Show me the smart child. And why is she the smart child?
Because she is white.
Okay. Show me the dumb child. And why is she the dumb child?
Because she plays.
Well, show me the ugly child. And why is she the ugly child?
Because she plays.
Show me the good-looking child. And why is she the good-looking child?
Because she likes skating.
I think I remember most saying that, you know, if I had a little girl, I didn't want her to be dark.
I started this project 2.5 years ago based upon my feeling that I wanted to give a voice to the voiceless. I'm a dark-skinned man, and when I was a young boy, I went through a lot based upon my skin complexion. And I saw what my sister and my niece and the children in my family have gone through. And still, young people that I know are going through based upon, and the painful, we faced racism, which is one thing, but to face colorism within your own culture is like adding a layer of pain that is totally beyond description. When you're called a nigger by a white person because you're black, it could be light skin, dark skin, makes no difference. That's one thing. But when you're called tar baby by somebody of your own culture, or if, like in our film, young girl's mother says, she's riding in a car with her daughter and a friend, and she says to her friend, "My daughter is so beautiful, beautiful lips, beautiful eyes. Can you imagine how pretty she would be if she had any lightness to her skin?"
I saw that clip, yes.
Now that mother doesn't mean any harm to her daughter, but in her belief system, what she's been given in terms of a value system harms her daughter, because her daughter is crushed by that. So what we're finding more and more is that sometimes it's not a conscious effort to hurt anybody, but what it comes down to is pain that is something that is deeply held by children and they don't discuss because they feel they're going to be ridiculed by discussing it. So we're giving a voice to that discussion, and that's what why I wanted to make the film.
I think this is a tremendous documentary. As a black man, we've often had these conversations among ourselves about the women that we choose to be with, who we can be with and who we can't be with, and why there are differences, with both black, dark-skinned and light-skinned women. And after living through this and never having anybody present it like you're about to do, you've opened up a chance for us to have some dialogue about this.
Well, thank you. I think the reason we think that dialogue is important is because it's the beginning of healing. If you hold things and you don't discuss it, does bad things to the human body, psyche, everything. And we're not psychiatrists, historians, psychologists, or any of that. We're filmmakers. But media is, as you know, an extremely powerful tool in terms of shaping how we think about ourselves and the world around us. I think media is guilty of two sins when it comes to us as a culture. The sin of commission, as I was discussing earlier, where when you're shown, it's either as some kind of thief going to jail through the news, or some kind of robber, or some kind of killer, or some kind of, prisoner, or some kind of bad thing or buffoon, something that's not desirable culturally or intellectually. I'm committing to saying that this is what you are, because I have a lot of other options to show who you are, but I'm showing this. And it's global. The sin of omission is a bit more insidious in the sense that sense of omission is whenever there's a hero, a thing of beauty, a holistic family, you're not there. So we have a 6-year-old child in our film that took the test of the dolls, but the dolls are on paper, and she's darker than me, and we ask her, which is the pretty doll? She points to the white doll. Which is the ugly doll? Points to the white doll. I mean, the smart doll points to the white doll. What is the ugly doll? The doll the same color as her finger. That's the ugly doll. Which is the dumb doll? Her finger. Now, this child is 5 or 6 years old. She's getting it from someplace. And her mother's not saying that to her. Something else of power is suggesting that she has no worth. And so what we're saying as filmmakers, we want to impact that child. We want to take her finger off the picture and let her understand that all the dolls are beautiful, including her. That's what responsible media filmmaker people do. Use media in a positive way to adjust perceptions that do not celebrate our humanity. And no one's coming to save us. We have to do it. That's what you're doing with this piece and what TV One is doing overall, and why you're so vitally important to our community, is nobody else is going to do this. And somehow we're waiting for this savior, blonde hair or something, to come along and say, we bless you with salvation, and it ain't going to happen.
You mentioned that this was global, but let's just talk about the United States first. How many people did you interview, black women, and what regions of the country did the attitude differ in any?
Oh man, 100 or more, I can't remember the exact number, but went to the South, Mississippi, we were in New York City, Poughkeepsie, New York, LA, I think New Jersey, I mean, just a lot of different places. And the response did not differ that much because it's something that we've inherited on many levels. We've been, from an historical point of view, we've inherited it from slavery, but slavery is a trauma that impacted us on a quantum physics level, which we examined in the movie. Fundamentally, everything that you see physically eventually dissolves into energy, in terms of subatomic particles. And they can prove now through quantum physics that that energy has intelligence. And so we've been impacted through slavery on a subatomic level. We have to address it. We have to understand that many of the things we go through, we've inherited from that trauma. How we see each other, how we treat each other, is based not just on preferences that are conscious, but on things that happened to us a long time ago. And so when we go from city to city, we hear the same story. It's not a different story. Pain is pain. And so it's also less about color than it is about self-esteem. Women will get their hair extensions and they're getting their skins lightened and they're getting whatever because they don't feel that who or what they are is beautiful. The irony of it is that white females are going to tanning salons twice a week, getting dark as they can, getting their hair crinkled up, Botoxing their lips to look more ethnic. There's no logic in this. This is a matter of not color, but self-esteem. You're never going to be beautiful enough. All women are dark girls because whatever standard is set, you're never going to meet it. And as soon as you get close, they say, oops, we've changed it. But we love you so much. We're going to help you get to the new standard. Here's some new progress.
So in closing, why is it once again important for everyone to go see this?
It's important because it's important for us as filmmakers to let women know that God does not make mistakes. How you were born is fine. If you're going to put extensions in your hair, fine. That may be a beauty choice. If you want to, I don't know, lighten your skin, that's your choice, whatever it is. But the way you were born is fine. And whoever says that is not is either one of two things: a liar or a business person. It's that simple.
Skin color amongst the Black community is a huge issue in our time.
This is not a phenomenon. It's just the reality in the Black culture.